preference for country. There's 202 countries, of which the United States is one, and there's 40 languages, which English is one, and the only one I speak. So when I started using it, I figured, well, I better select the countries that I know speak English. So I selected the U.S. and Canada and Australia and New Zealand and England and Scotland and Ireland, because I knew they all spoke English mostly. And somebody said, well, you don't really have to do that. When you select your preference for language, the algorithm that matches you up with somebody else's call and CQ will only connect you with somebody that's got the same language. You know, they'd never connect me to somebody that only speaks Swahili or something like that. So I thought, okay, well, you know, English is pretty much a universal language around the world. So I just threw the gates open. I selected any country, all countries on the country selection, and boy, that just opened up the whole world. And so I've been working a lot of DX from my easy chair or from my car, and it's been a lot of fun. So you ought to try it, give it a go. It's a lot of fun to play with. KQ4PMD, North Carolina, WB5QLI Emerald.
Ken, how long have you been a ham for?
Well, in October of this year, it will be 39 years.
Oh, wow. Copy that. I actually talked to Ken in Salisbury, North Carolina. Ain't that something? This is the second Ken I've talked to.
Yeah, well, that's a coincidence. There's a lot of them out there. You know, they even made a movie about a guy with a girlfriend named Barbie. Of course, I think they named the movie after her.
Yeah. Yeah. Even and I talked on. I do have ham and, you know, my ham, of course, and GMRS. I talked to a guy named John. I talked to a bunch of guys named John. It's just like, wow. But I really enjoy it, this hobby, because there's so many nice people. I even talked to a owner of a repeater. It's not too far another county from me. Very nice. His name's David, and he owns a repeater and says, I'm very welcome to use that repeater. But anyways, since I got in this hobby, I said, want it for, you know, talk to others, try to help others, and plus, you know, for emergency radio communications as well.
Oh, yeah, we're on a repeater right now. That was the ID for it. It's my repeater, same call, WB5QLI.
Okay.
Yeah, the way my setup works, I don't have a smartphone or a tablet or anything like that running the app. I've got a computer running Echolink, and it's hooked to a Yaesu mobile dual band transceiver with an outside antenna. And the repeater is 9 miles from my house, and then it comes back, and I'm on another radio with an outside antenna. I got 2 towers, 2 antennas, and these radios are about 2 feet apart, and they talk to each other through a repeater 9 miles away. So whenever I transmit or Echolink transmits, it's making an 18-mile round trip to go 2 feet. So That's the advantage of Echolink. There's a lot of ways that you can set it up, and a lot of people said, well, it's not real radio, and well, yeah, it is. It's just a different form of ham radio. It's like other stuff, like all the digital modes are all new, and satellite communications, and it's all ham radio. You got to have a license to get on it. It's just a different way to do things, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. My HS station's got a lot of noise, a lot of local noise on it, and I can't hear very well, so I do most of my hamming on Echolink, and it's just proven to be a whole lot of fun.
I copy that. Yeah, when I found out about that, I said, I want to try this out. And I tried, last week, I tried California. And I told my friend Stevie about it. He said, really? I said, yeah, this is fun, man. I said, like I said, it's both either way because it's both ham. It's got the digital stuff, and you got people still learning about, I like to learn it too, is some CW. Might take a little bit, but I like to learn that as well.
Oh yeah, I learned all that almost 49 years ago. So I don't use it too much, but I've kept my code proficiency up over the years, and well, it's time to ID, so we'll do it this way. I don't know what that sounds like on the other end, but that is sending Morse code with a Oscar Mayer Wienermobile whistle.
Yeah, I was hearing. This is Kilo Quebec 4 Papa Mike Delta. Yeah, I was hearing that. Yeah, I seen two videos where I said, never in my life, there's some kind of screen looking thing could actually connect a keyboard to it and do CW on it. I said, that is wild. How they come up with stuff for ham radio, and it's like, man, I would never thought to see the day they'll have some kind of screen where you could just do Morse code and just it knows what's being said.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff like that. There's keyboards that'll send code, and then there's code readers that'll actually read it and print it out on the screen. I used to operate a lot of Packet. I was a good typist because I typed for a living. So I got on Packet early on. That was a real good medium for me because it was all keyboard communications. And I enjoyed talking to the other people. Of course, I would type real fast, with correct spelling and punctuation and capitalization and things like that. And I'd do a long, drawn-out sentence, and then somebody would reply, "How are you?" And it was a how and a R and a U, and they're sitting there hunting and pecking with one finger. But I had a lot of fun with Packet, and then the answering machines came along. Now when you connect with somebody, there's not a human at the other end of the system anymore. It's a answering machine. They called it a Packet mailbox, and when the human element was removed, I just lost interest in it. I just quit operating it. It's like getting the answering machine, and I like the human contact. So I've still got all that stuff. I don't know exactly where it is. It's in a box somewhere. I've moved twice since then, and I've lost a lot of stuff. Well, I've still got it. I just don't know where it is. And so so I was pretty good. I could type and send Morse code real easy, but what I wanted to do, and I really tried. I really did. I tried to receive it, hear it, and receive it, and then type it out. And I thought, man, I should be really good at that, because I'm a good typist and I can copy code. But man, it was tough. I never really got very good at it. I just, you gotta, your brain has to hear that da, and then a dit and a da is a A, and a A, you punch your little finger, pinky finger on your left hand down in the home position. So, I knew how to do all that, but for some reason I just couldn't wrap my brain around it. I couldn't make the connection in my brain between the sound and the finger movement. I tried and tried and tried and just never did get real good at that, and I don't understand why, because I can do both of them pretty good, but something defective in my brain, I think, and that seems to be getting worse with age.
Well, Ken, I got a question to ask you. If it's all right, I've been recording you. If it's all right, if I can post it on the internet, I always do this for, because I know some people don't like to have stuff posted on the internet while they're talking. I'm just asking if that's all right. These guys say yes or no.
Well, I guess so. I mean, nice of you to ask, because you could do it anyway, and I probably wouldn't know. But as long as it's just something that's not making money, commercial interest or anything, no, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, copy that, because I want people to know. So look at this. You could actually talk on an app on your phone or you on your radio connected like you have, Ken, to talk to people in different states and maybe in either other countries as well. But Ken, it was great talking to you. I'm going to save this repeater in my favorites. This is Kilo Quebec 4 Papa Mike Delta. Station clear 73s.
Yeah, okay, Brandon. Well, I appreciate you giving me a call, and my repeater's on all the time, 24/7. It's not like a app that gets turned off. It's just on all the time, and I'm at home most of the time, and even in the car. Give me a call anytime. Be glad to talk to you. So enjoyed the QSO, and we'll do it again. KQ4 PMD. North Carolina, WB5QLI, Amarillo, clear 73.